Hi, my name's Naomi McLean. If I told you that there was a magic pill that could give you more energy, a brighter view of life, help you live longer, and enjoy those years more, would you not want to know what it is? Selena Yeager, in her book Ride Your Way Lean, says that this magic pill is really daily exercise. There is a sport for everyone. There's an exercise program that's right for everyone. No one's ever too old, and you can start today. It would probably be a good idea to clear it with your doctor before you begin a strenuous exercise program, just to make sure that there's no underlying problems. In my personal experience, I've gained energy, I've been able to de-stress and manage weight by a regular exercise program several times a week, and it really has helped me. So I'm sure it could help you as well. No matter who you are, there's a sport that's right for you. My textbook, Wellness Concepts and Applications, says that the right exercise is important. It's got to be something you enjoy. Doing something you hate is not going to motivate you to get out there and exercise regularly. So I'd like to cover a few of the more common varieties of exercise, starting with running. Now, when people say they want to get fit, very often they decide they're going to go out and run, and they run themselves right into the ground, and they get injured, and it doesn't work out so great. So if you're going to start a running program, you need to be aware of where you are in fitness and build up to it. It doesn't take much to get started running. Maybe a visor, a good pair of shoes is really the most important thing, a water bottle. So you can really get started with this pretty quickly and for a fairly low budget. Another popular exercise is swimming. Running is very high impact, but if you've got joint problems, swimming is perfect. It's low impact, it's good if you haven't been exercising much. And again, it doesn't take much. If you have a place to swim, goggles, a swim cap, a good swimsuit, and you're ready to start. My favorite is cycling. Now, cycling is a little bit more expensive because you actually have to have a bicycle. And if you want to have a pleasant ride, you're probably going to have to spend a little bit more. So like this bike cost me $375 used. And it's just a joy to ride. But cycling can be a lot of fun. And Selena also points out in her book that it can actually go from a hobby to a form of transportation. Because as you get used to going distances, you suddenly realize that you're not traveling as far as you thought you were. And you might actually be able to ride your bike to your destination. Doing this a couple times a week would actually give you a more active view of life, saying you might be able to walk or ride to a destination instead of driving. And then, of course, this being Florida, we don't want to ignore the fact that a lot of the year is hot and we have a lot of thunderstorms. So there's also indoor activities. You might go to a gym or join a spin class, a dance class, do circuit training. All of these things are good if it's hot, lightning and thunder outside. And they're also good because of motivation. So people who have trouble getting out to exercise will probably be more motivated to do so if they have a group that they like to go meet with. So you're never too old, and everybody will receive benefit. Even if you've never been a particularly active person, starting an exercise program will be good. So no matter your age, you can and should exercise regularly. You don't have to look far to find very inspiring athletes in this fact that point out that age is really a number that's often just in our mind. CNN had an article about a man by the name of Fauja Sig, who has completed 9 marathons, his most recent one being at age 101. And then there's Sister Madonna Buder. The website TryJuice says that in 2012 she became the oldest female to finish an Ironman distance race. An Ironman is 2.5-mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and 26.2-mile run, all done on the same day. She was 82 years of age. So you're never too old to begin an exercise program. Wellness Concepts and Applications points out that it can increase your quality of life because it can ward off cardiovascular disease, it can help you with muscular strength, increased muscular strength can help with lower back pain, and it can also help your balance. And if you have better balance, you're not as likely to fall. So it's really very beneficial all around. And you don't have to wait till tomorrow to get started. You can begin your exercise revolution today. You begin with what you have. So you don't have a bike, or you don't have a pair of running shoes. Well, you have shoes. You can go for a walk. That's beginning exercise today. Start where your fitness allows you to start. If you're not ready to run, don't run. Start out with walking and then maybe throw a few seconds of jogging in and then walk again. And don't ever limit your potential. Put a limit on your potential is usually something that happens in your mind. Very often, our bodies are capable of much more than we give them credit for. And it's also important to try new things. John Mora, in his book Triathlon 101, says that he feels that the draw of a multi-sport activity like a triathlon is that there's very little room for boredom. You go out and you swim, and then you ride your bike and you run, and maybe you're weight training, so you build your strength, and you're doing core exercises. You just don't get bored. And it's also very important to never give up, because usually breakthroughs in fitness happen right after you think that it's not possible to go on any longer. So in conclusion, forget to act your age. That's no fun anyways. Enjoy the rush of a boosted heart rate and the flow of endorphins that comes from a really good, strong workout. Enjoy the reduced stress and that feeling of peace with the world. And remember, when you find the right sport, stop excusing yourself because of perceived age and get started today. You can change your life. Thank you.